We caught up with the man who designed the new alliance with Hugo Chavez, the powerful incoming president of the Constitutional Assembly, Alberto Acosta. And he's architect of the plan to return Ecuador to OPEC and take down the U.S. oil companies like Chevron. Assembly President Alberto Acosta. I asked him about Chevron's treatment of the Indians.
Chevron is responsible for the environmental and social destruction in the Amazon, and that's why they're on trial.
What if every small nation on the planet sued big oil companies, big U.S. oil companies, for damage created years ago? Wouldn't that bring the entire worldwide oil industry to a stop?
What we should ask is not whether that will create chaos in the oil industry, but whether the oil industry is creating chaos in the world.
What about his new alliance with Hugo Chavez?
We don't have an imperialist relationship with Venezuela. We're brother countries building a whole new Latin America.
The conflict between Indians and Chevron is becoming a battlefield in the war between Bush and Chavez. Not everyone's happy about the new oil order. One dissenter asked us to meet him at the Hotel Quito. Si tú me miras. Salud. 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 This drink is called the Spirit of Ecuador.
Oh, that's good.
Fabian Losa is relaxing after a long day as Ecuador's top television newscaster. Do you think Acosta's demands on Chevron and the oil companies are demagoguery, are just
no? I think it's more dangerous. I think Acosta hates the United States, hates Occidental. He loves socialists. He loves Chavez. He loves Cuba. He don't like a petroleum company. You know, Acosta is very left. And he is the new president of the Assembly.
He raises questions about the environmentalists suing Chevron.
Environment activists people are communists in the past. Now they are over green, but red down, like a sandia. What's the meaning in English, fruit?
Right, like a watermelon.
Red. Yeah, watermelon.
Green on the outside, red on the inside.
As we left, the oil minister of the old regime waved goodbye, and I headed off to the jungle to meet one of these so-called watermelons. This is the Cofan's lawyer for their last filing, 27-year-old Julio Prieto. He describes the difference between his legal team and Chevron Texaco's.
Here come us, in one yellow cab, 2 lawyers and one technician. Here they come, Texaco's convoy, with 10 big white trucks, and I don't know, at least 4 of them are full of bodyguards, well-armed bodyguards, because they still thinking that we're dangerous around here.
I asked him why he's not suing Ecuador's own oil company.
Isn't it easy to blame the big rich gringos who left the country 15 years ago, and it's a mess right now?
I mean, Petroecuador has done bad. Now we are thinking about suing Petroecuador too, but that's not an excuse for Texaco to go away.
And that really burns up the lawyers for the American companies.
Yeah. So they're looking for deep pockets. Simply as that. That's all what they want.
They're just going after rich gringos.
Exactly. Yeah.
There you go.
It's the largest fraud in the history.
Is Chevron Texaco just an easy target for lawyers backed by the new oil-charged politicians of South America? Or is the new oil order a chance for long-delayed justice for long-ignored natives? And what happens to this jungle and the Cofan when Ecuador's own oil company begins new drilling? Chevron versus rainforest Indians, or Bush versus Chavez, whatever you call it, it's just another front in the war over that dark commodity that's left half the world in flames. For Democracy Now!, this is Greg Palast.